In 2021, I lost 34 pounds in 2 months without doing cardio. 207 to 173, zero cardio. And to make sure my methods were sustainable, I didn't say a word about it until I kept the weight off for over a year. It's been 4 years now, and I'm still 173 pounds, but with 11 pounds more lean muscle. Cardio isn't bad or unhealthy, it's just a brutally inefficient way to lose weight. Unless training is your livelihood. Unless you're a UFC fighter or professional athlete, you don't need to be doing cardio. If you like cardio because of the mental clarity it brings you or the high you get when you're done, awesome. Understand, you don't need to do cardio if your goal is to lose weight. Work, life, giving your wife good weekends, bringing great energy when you're around your friends. It's difficult enough, guys. You should not be wasting mental energy grinding through dreadful cardio sessions. You should be using this energy on your career, crushing it at work and getting promoted. Shake hands with reality. You don't like running. Are you gonna force yourself to do it 6 days a week the rest of your life? How much fun do you think your life will be if that's the case? You shouldn't be devoting precious energy to psyching yourself up to go for a run. What matters now is you crushing it at work, so the end of year Christmas party is everyone telling you how great you did this year, and your boss pulling you into his office to pour you a drink while he congratulates you on your 300% promotion, not your run times. Your weight is determined by one simple metric: calories in versus calories out. If you burn more calories than you consume, you will lose weight. If you consume more calories than you burn, you will gain weight. Simple as that. If you don't want to use cardio to burn those calories, amazing news. You don't have to. If cardio gives you anxiety, if you hate waking up 2 hours before you'd otherwise want to so you can run before work, if you hate lying in bed, stressed AF, unable to sleep because you're dreading the cardio you promised yourself you would do the next day, if cardio is ruining your life, if you wake up thinking, fuck, I have to run later, and if I don't achieve my mile time or beat my numbers on the rowing machine, I'm gonna hate myself. Amazing news. You can lose weight up to 34 pounds in 2 months and be lean and jacked without any cardio. I understand it might sound like a myth, too good to be true, it must be impossible. It's real. I am living freaking proof. Cardio is anaerobic exercise, meaning exercise performed without the presence of oxygen. You're huffing and puffing, unable to breathe normally, your heart rate is elevated. If you were doing it with a friend, you wouldn't be able to hold a conversation. Anaerobic exercise rapidly depletes your glycogen storages, resulting in hunger cravings. This is why after 5 days of running and eating super light, Friday night you get ravenously hungry and can eat an entire Halloween sack full of candy without even feeling full. Cardio isn't bad. Cardio isn't evil. It's just foolish. It skyrockets your cravings. It's energy you could be using on your career. It causes you anxiety. It ruins your day when you remember you promised yourself you were going to run after work. Your workday is hard enough. Why complicate it with anxious thoughts and 45 to 60 minutes of cardio you could be spending getting ahead on work or enjoying your life? Waking up early to go for a run is an extra hour of sleep you could be getting, which would boost your testosterone and your leptin. Your body produces 90% of your testosterone while you're asleep. Leptin is the satiation hormone, which signals to your body, I'm full, I'm good. Both testosterone and leptin are massive assets for fat loss and building muscle. Testosterone and leptin drastically make your life better. Cardio keeps you from their benefits. And for what? Joint pain, anxious thoughts in anticipation of your run, or boring torture session on the cardio machine? Calories burned by lifting and walking do not deplete your glycogen storages the way calories burned in an elevated heart rate do. Lifting and walking don't make you ravenously hungry. And the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism moves. The faster your metabolism moves, the more fat your body burns on autopilot, even while you're sleeping, without you having to do anything. And if you structure your diet around protein so that protein is the macronutrient you're getting the bulk of your calories from, you will not only be able to eat hearty, filling, king-sized meals that are fueling your gym gains, building your back and shoulders into a grateful, studly savage, you will also be deleting hunger cravings because protein consumption boosts your body's leptin levels. You'll be building hard muscle, eating until you're full, not having to starve yourself, not feeling like you're on a diet whatsoever, and you'll be scientifically deleting hunger cravings because your leptin levels will be through the freaking roof. You don't need to do cardio. Hill sprints are sick. Battle ropes are sick. You can do them if you want as a supplement to your lifting and walking, walking, but understand, cardio is for your mind, not your physique. When David Goggins goes on psychopathic 100-mile runs and films 60 videos telling you you're a loser and your wife wants another man who gets up earlier and sets his ice tub to a colder temperature, he's doing those runs purely for mental toughness, not for his physique, not to burn fat, not to look good with a shirt off. If you like cardio because of the mental clarity it brings you or the high you get midway through, awesome, rock on. Understand it's unnecessary. A 6 foot tall, 30-year-old man who weighs 200 pounds burns 3,691 calories running a marathon. A 6 foot tall, 30-year-old, 200-pound man burns 3,691 calories running a marathon. Do you realize how hungry you are after running 10 miles? Never mind 26.2, a freaking marathon? Your body is in survival mode. Your body is craving glucose for 3 days straight. Its logic being, if we ever get asked to do that again, we need to be ready. Very useful survival tactic in 10,000 BC. In today's time, it results in you being bloated and overweight and looking like a pasty balloon in your wife's Instagram pictures. And we don't want that. We want your shoulders looking so jacked in your wife's Instagram pictures that it causes jealousy. We want your shoulders and jawline looking so strong in your wife's Instagram of you at a Morgan Wallen concert that her college rival rear-ends someone in traffic because she's so rattled. We want your father-in-law bragging about you when he's hammered. We want your wife's brothers fighting over who gets to be your beer pong partner. And they're not going to do that if you're a skinny fat doughboy. 3,691 calories is nothing. You can eat 3,691 calories so easily. That is 3 fast food meals. That is day drinking for lunch and dinner at an Italian restaurant. You could eat 3,691 calories by accident at a Christmas party so easily it's not even funny. Unless you want to lose weight by running a marathon every day, which takes 4 hours to run and a week to recover from, good luck solving your calorie equation through cardio. Good luck solving your calorie equation through movement at all. The much better, easier, more enjoyable, long-term plan for being lean and muscular year-round, never needing to go on a crash diet ahead of a vacation or wedding, is by lifting weights and walking and eating protein. General rule for protein intake is 1 gram of protein per pound of desired body weight. Example, if you want to weigh 200 pounds, eat 200 grams of protein every day. If you want to weigh 175 pounds, eat 175 grams of protein every day. 175 grams of protein is an astronomical amount of protein. There is no way you're eating 175 grams of protein a day unless you're consciously tracking your protein intake. The likelihood you're consuming 175 grams of protein every day by accident is preposterous. You might be thinking to yourself, I want to lose weight. My weight is determined by the difference between the calories I consume versus the calories I burn. Why would eating a lot of anything be a good idea? Great question. These are the 3 reasons why. 1. Protein lowers your body's level of the hunger hormone ghrelin. 2. Protein boosts your body's level of the fullness hormone leptin. Both these result in you feeling satiated. Both the decrease in ghrelin and the increase in leptin signal to your brain, I'm full. I'm good. It's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling to not be thinking about food all day. It's a beautiful feeling to silence food noise so you can live your life instead of being a slave to your cravings. 3. Protein is the building block of muscle. Without protein, you wouldn't have muscle. And the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism moves. The faster your metabolism moves, the more fat your body burns. This is why John Cena can eat like a king and stay 5% body fat year round.
What do? Do you run at all? Or
no, I don't do any cardio.
Is that how you get big?
Well, for me, it's just it's what works for me.
John Cena might very well not be the look you're going for, which is totally fine. He's way too big. It's amazing, but it's the principle that's what's important for you and I to remember. The more muscle mass you have, the more fat you burn. Without any movement or time or energy taken away from your career, it's a beautiful cycle. Unless training is your livelihood, unless you're a UFC fighter or a professional athlete, you don't need to be doing cardio. If you like cardio because of the mental clarity it brings you or the high you get when you're done, awesome. But understand, you don't need to do cardio if your goal is to lose weight. Understand, anaerobic exercise performed in an elevated heart rate is depleting your glycogen storages at a rapid rate, resulting in hunger cravings. Cravings you don't need to be dealing with. If cardio makes you feel good, if you genuinely like it because it's fun for you, awesome. By all means, keep doing it. Understand, the much better way to lose weight is by lifting weights and walking. If you're struggling with your weight or your eating habits and you think being in shape, being fit and hot, lean and muscular, like Ryan Gosling from The Place Beyond the Pines or Jason Momoa from Aquaman is impossible, I have amazing news for you, my friend. You're wrong. It's math, science, and structure. You can be lean and muscular and maintain it without feeling like you're on a diet in your life. It is possible for you. You might think you're doomed, you're cursed, your eating habits are so warped, there's no correcting it for you. You're gonna be fine. You freaking got this. You are not doomed. Being hot is not a myth. Being lean, muscular, in shape, loving the way you look in pictures, it is not something that isn't meant for you, only meant for someone else. Nonsense. You freaking got this. If you have any questions about this, do not hesitate to hit me up. You can message me on Instagram at Johnny Fadul or on Twitter at Fadul_. Life is unreal. You're freaking awesome. Let's maximize our full potential.